Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Day After podcast.
What is up, guys? And today we are doing another last chance. And for those of you who don't know, basically, this is a way for us before we have the final finale of the series, because we are about to end series four. This is a way for some contestants that may have gotten screwed over, may not quite make the cut for All Stars, or someone we really like that got eliminated early to find their way back into the mix. Um, yeah, so some of these could have been favorites that just kind of fell off. Some of these could be. I know there's one contestant on here there that he was voted off first, and I was kind of upset. But we'll get to them in a bit. But
Yeah,
yeah, so from these are all your people right now, right?
yeah, these are all mine. So we're doing second chance. I've been waiting for us to do this new mode that they have introduced, where they now have the fan votes in Brantsteele. So we each chose 16 people, Brantsteele is going to make a 20-person cast. So that means we're losing. How much is that? Like 12 people? Yeah, we're gonna lose 12
Cool.
people
Yeah.
before
So
the game even starts. So this is a real last chance. Like some people aren't even going to get their last chance here because Brand Steel is going to say fuck you.
yep, I mean, we have some people on here that we care about in some regards, so it might sting if I know on your side, I really hope Nathan Fielder gets back in the mix because I was so surprised that he wasn't in the mix. He didn't get voted in for 15, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was kind
We both kind of thought he was already a potential person to bring back for All-Star 16, I think, because we both did our lists, didn't include him. And then as I was kind of like just looking back, I realized, wait a second, where's Nathan? Where's Nathan Fielder? I thought he was in All-Stars 15.
nope. So yeah, I would say out of everyone you have on your side, he's probably the person I'm rooting for the most. I would say Courtney and Mr. Mosby are like in second place. Like I feel I feel like for different reasons, but like I would I hope those are like my three I hope make it to the next round.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll do just a quick little rundown. So we got Adam Klein, Sea Dog VA, Courtney Draven, Emma, Hikaru Nakamura, Jessica Kuiper, aka Sugar, Kei Karuizawa, Lightning, Makima, Mia Hamm, Monica, Mr. Mosby, Nathan Fielder, Padma Lakshmi, and Tyler One.
Fun
Um,
fact, I met Adam Klein and Sugar the other night at a fan event for the 44 finale, both of which are really cool
yeah, nice,
in
nice.
person. Like they're both really nice in person.
Yeah, wait till
Yeah,
you get on the
that is.
island with Sugar, then I bet it wouldn't be fun. But
Well,
yeah,
she that was like 10-ish years ago. I'm sure she has matured. And also, I don't look like Colby, so I don't think that'll be an issue. And I think she's made. So all those things might work in Sugar's favor.
mhm. Yeah. So yeah, I think my favorite people on my side, I will have to say I'm rooting a lot for Makima. She I thought was a great villain, had a great moment with Yuichi. Like their rivalry, and I believe it was All Stars 14,
Yeah.
was great. So I'm
I,
rooting
I
for her.
mean, she did fell off a little bit in that outing, so it
Yeah.
is kind of cool to have her back.
Yeah, well, she beat Yuichi. That's something that might be forgotten is she wins that war, but because Yuichi comes back into the game by the
Yeah.
twist, it almost makes it feel like she lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably rooting for her. I'm wanting Sea Dog VA, and I would say Mr. Mosby and Nathan Fielder are also people I'm rooting
In the
for.
mix. Nice, nice.
Okay, let's look over at your group.
All right. From left all the way to the bottom, we got Angelina Keeley, Badland Chugs, Cassidy Clark, Doug the Pug, Duncan, Elizabeth Scott, or Ellie, as we all know her, Ennui, Gwen, Jasmine, Josh Nichols, Kane Fritzer, Lauren Johnson, Lauren Harp, Laurel Johnson, and Lauren Harp, Sarah Bellum, Tito, and Wolf Glick. I would say from this, I'd say this is tough because I kind of, since I chose a lot of these, I there's some where I'm like, no, I really want them to make it to the next one. I'd say some people I could take or leave on, which is kind of shitty, which also means I'm pretty much locking them in. I can take or leave on Angelina. Sarah Bellum was kind of a last minute addition. And Tito, I know I keep choosing him, but at the same time, he plays well. He just hasn't really secured the win yet.
Yeah,
And
he's good at getting to the end.
yeah, I feel like, and I didn't want to make this list a bunch of people that didn't do well as well, because
Uh-huh.
like that was definitely a deciding factor for me. It's like, all right, who's someone that I want to give a last chance or second chance to? And I had to put in some heavy hitters as well, so that way they can, it balances everything out.
Yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think on your I honestly I'm rooting for some of these total drama people. Like I'm definitely rooting for Gwen
Yeah,
and Duncan. Um and I I want to see Doug the Pug. We need the little guy to make it on.
yeah. I will say someone that I really hope does at least makes it to the next round is Badlands Chugs. Fun fact: this YouTuber showed up on a recent episode of the new Beavis and Butthead show. And like when I saw that, I kind of flipped out because like, oh, I watch his videos, and then I showed one of my roommates. All my roommates knows this man through YouTube and stuff like that. Not personally, but we all know who he is. And so I was watching his clip and Beavis and Butthead like commenting on him drinking all the Mountain Dews at once, and we were dying laughing. Uh, it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, when you first brought him, I had never heard of him. But then recently I've been like seeing YouTube videos of not necessarily him, but like other people who I watched talking about him. And I was like, what? So yeah,
He's he's a pretty cool dude.
yeah, nice, nice. So yeah, I guess let's just get into it. Let's see what our cast is going to look like for Last Chance 4.
I have no idea how this works either, so I'm
Nathan
like
will be
excited.
on the cast, and Sugar
Good.
will be
Okay, they're
on
doing
the
it this
cast.
way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Good. We got two people locked so far. Badland will not be on the cast.
No!
No.
God hates me.
Oh. Okay. Well, I see
Why do you hate me?
Makima is next. She will be on the cast. Okay. We got Makima. Wolf will be on the cast.
Cool.
Karuizawa will not be on the cast. Monica will be on the cast. Connor will be on the cast.
All right.
Padma will be on the cast.
I see a lot of your people getting confirmed.
Yeah. Lightning will not be on the cast. Hikaru will be on the cast. Tito will not be on the cast.
They just want to say the people that I pick that aren't going to be on there. I wouldn't be surprised if they just chose a bunch of your people. It was
Yeah,
like
well, I purposely did us into two different voting groups, so we're guaranteed to have an even split for us.
I can even see Brantsteele screwing me over.
Kane will be on the cast.
Yay.
Tyler will be on the cast. Duncan will not be on the cast. Doug will be on the cast. We are getting the little
Well,
guy.
that's good. That's
Nice.
good.
Lauren will be on the cast.
Nice.
Ellie will be on the cast.
All right.
Gwen will not be on the cast.
Motherfucker! You see, this is why we don't leave things to chance, Joe. I hope he has an idea for a video, and I hope this is a cautionary tale for him.
I don't know. I even though it's painful, it's also I think great entertainment. So Cassidy will not be on the cast. Jasmine will be on the cast.
Okay.
Adam will not be on the cast.
Dang.
Mr. Mosby will be on the cast.
We riot if he wasn't.
Yeah, he needs to after we cost him the game.
We didn't cost him anything.
We
We
were
didn't
playing
cost
for
him
him.
anything. No
He,
one wanted
he,
to get into any alliances.
yeah, but you know, he hasn't actually really it was us still that were deciding like that maybe there were things we could have done.
Maybe, but I blame the people.
Ennui will not be on the cast.
Does this simulation just hate total drama?
It does
Because
seem
like,
like it.
didn't we only got Jasmine so far?
Yeah. And we had a lot of total drama people.
So cross your fingers, Emma. You might be screwed over here.
Yeah. Angelina will be on the cast. Courtney will not be on the cast.
See, it's just like,
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Mia will not be on the cast. Draven will be on the cast. And Emma will not be on the cast.
What the fuck?
Wow, they really did not like total drama.
No.
Laurel will be on the cast.
All
And
right.
Josh will be on the cast.
Cool.
And Miss Bellum will be on the cast. And that is the final person. Okay.
Um,
So we got our Bayon tribe and our Takeo tribe. We can now do an actual breakdown of our players who have managed to make it into the game.
all right. So first up, we got Angelina Keeley, mainstay on her channel. She has popped up here and there, and I'm not be honest. When I was making this list, I just saw she was an option, and I chose her. So I forget which one she was in. I think it was Goats versus Goats.
Yeah, I think that's the right one.
Not quite sure how she played, but she did not place well enough or played well enough to go into any all stars. But I like her. We like her. And so I decided let's give her another go around.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, she was definitely a lot of fun on season 37. Just she tried to do so many things that no one cared about. Like that was like her whole thing was her really trying to sell the jury on wow, it was so hard to climb that ladder, the
I
idol.
mean,
Laddering is so hard.
her biggest failure was not being able to get the jacket.
Yeah.
If she
The
got the
jacket gate.
jacket, she would have won the game.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
100%.
how many social skills it would take to convince someone just voted out to give them a personal item to you.
Yeah.
If she pulled that off, she would have won.
Yeah. I just don't understand why people didn't respect the fact that she sat out for Rice. That was a big game move right there, and she let everyone know about it all the time, which is totally what you need to do when you sit out for the tribe.
Well, someone else on this tribe that sat out for Rice to help feed their tribe and was thanked with an elimination later on that night. But we'll get to Kane in a little bit.
Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, I'll talk about the next one here. We got Hikaru Nakamura, who is the grandmaster in chess and was on the sports season. And he plays pretty well. He gets sixth place on the season. But yeah, he didn't necessarily like stand out in a way where it was like, wow, that was a very impressive game. He kind of just was in the middle, but I feel like he had so much more potential than what we got to see on the season. So I felt like this is a good chance to bring him back, give him a chance to shine.
I agree. I agree. Because I remember you were hyping this man up a lot. And so, sometimes we just need a second chance in order to really shine, or
Yeah.
last chance.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping he does well and maybe finds an idol, gets a good idol play. That's what I'm looking for Nakamura.
All right.
Okay. Next up, this is the only Survivor player that I have that made it because I had only chosen Sugar and Adam for the grouping, and so Adam didn't make it, so we got Sugar here, who I man I'm blanking on the season that she was in. I think what was it, Goats versus
Goats versus goats.
yeah, I think it
I
was right.
think so.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
she had yeah, she had a pretty solid performance in it. Also she had the whole Philip debacle and poisoning people at the water well and making them sick. So she's kind of been a bit of a villain in this run here. I mean, I think she's always been a villain. I don't know how she got to the heroes tribe. I think they just needed to put someone there.
maybe maybe in the sense where because Randy was so much of a jerk and they were rivals, as well as Sugar has a very, the Americana look, so I feel like that's part of the reason she got Hero Tribe as well.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just like dive into anything that she did in that game, it was not heroic at all. So she to me seemed like the filler for the heroes, which it makes sense why she's like the first one gone because she did not fit into that tribe. But Sugar is definitely an interesting character, different, interesting player. Almost like the original Abby Maria in a way of kind of being the small little girl who
Is also
mostly
blonde.
yeah blonde who it kind of falls into a power position at some point in the game, and it seems like but like it still is kind of considered like crazy, not really someone who you would imagine would be that a strategic player. um and kind of just is not that she just doesn't mesh well with a lot of the people that she comes across, which worked well for Gabon for her because no one on that season meshed well together. Then it was just it felt like there was just a bunch of puzzle pieces that just did not line up on that season.
She, with talking to her, because I tell her that I'm actually like a Gabon cheerleader. I actually enjoyed Gabon.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Yeah, I mean that season was kind of funny. Let's be honest." And yeah, like more like she loves it, obviously, but like at the same time, she sees the season and she understands it's a little silly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're watching Survivor for gameplay, that season ain't it. It ain't
You
it.
watch it for Bob,
I don't even know watching it for
Bob and Kenny.
man, Susie Smith almost won that season. But anyways.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we got Josh Nichols from Drake and Josh, and he was on our Nickelodeon versus Disney versus Cartoon Network, and I don't think I said that in the right order either. But we all thought that the Nickelodeon tribe was going to be decimated. All of them, except for Patrick Starr, made the merge. But unfortunately, Josh Nichols was the first one eliminated in that, which is on point for Josh because he's kind of like the unfortunate one. He's the one that all the bad things kind of happen to, and he's like, "Oh, come on." Uh,
Yeah.
I would imagine if he was on there with Drake from Drake and Josh, it would be that meme where it's like, Drake, where's my idol? Oh, I gave it to that guy. And you just see Patrick Starr throwing in the fire or something.
That would be classic Breaking Jock right there.
But yeah, I love
uh
Drake and Josh. It's one of the best Nickelodeon shows ever had. So I had to bring him back. I had to.
Yeah, I agree. I like Drake and Josh. It was one of the better Nickelodeon like live action sitcoms that they have. And then this is like an era where they were trying to like throw out a bunch of these kind of shows.
Oh
I
yeah,
I felt like this was the one that kind of stood above all of them.
it
Uh,
is the king.
yeah, so yeah, I'm excited to see Josh here. I'm glad he made it onto the cast. And yeah, we'll see how he does.
All right, next up, how to choose this man. My fellow D&D enthusiast, we have Kane Fritzler. Fritzler.
Hmm.
Uh, and yeah, he didn't do too hot in the prediction video. Two of these people are from the prediction videos for 44. Gee, I wonder who. Funny enough, they're on the same tribe. But, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Kane. I was rooting for him the whole time and was like nervous for him whenever he had to go to tribal council. But thankfully, it wasn't too much. But once he made the merge and once he made the jury phase, I'm like, okay, I can rest a little easy. So yeah, got to bring Kane back, and hopefully, he becomes more of a mainstay on the challenge. He can be an icon, maybe even a winner.
Yeah. Yeah, his placement on our prediction video was actually kind of close to what it was in the season. I can't remember if he got first or second jury on our prediction one, but he's second jury in the actual season. So or third jury member. It was the double elimination, right? Where he goes out.
No, it was the one where hold on because Dr. Josh was voted out first, and then it's one where they split the tribe, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, but
Kane
that,
went.
that that wasn't a jury. So the first jury would have been Matt who gets voted out.
It was Matt, and then Brandon,
And
and
then
then
Brandon, and
Kane.
then Kane. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was just right after the double tribal. But yeah, it's he at least made jury. I really was thinking he's like the third boot of the CFN. So
Well, you were wrong
really,
about something this season,
yeah,
thankfully.
that is definitely that was a huge wrong on my part, and I apologize, Kane. You just gave me third boot vibes. I'm sorry. But we'll see how Kane does this season. I'm rooting for him more than I think I was in the prediction video. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. From the same video, and she didn't do too hot in the 44 prediction. We got Lauren Harp. And, I like Lauren a lot. I met her in real life. She's awesome. And then also, for those of you who don't follow up on who gets the Sia Awards, which is like the fan favorite where Sia gifts contestants like money, she gave Lauren 15K. She also gave Carson 15K, and we gave good old Carolyn, was it 100K?
100K.
100K?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the people that got the fan favorite award or the Sia award, which is like the unofficial like fan favorite.
Yeah, it's Sia's fan favorites. That's basically the important part there. But yeah, Lauren did manage to do it. I think Lauren had a lot of game in Survivor 44, but we just didn't get to see a lot of it because the Tika 3 just had to have
Ate
like
all the screen.
90% of the screen time. So
Yeah.
so yeah, like we see her on day one, literally rig the rock draw so that way she's the one to go on the boat to try to get an advantage. Like she was the wanting to do it, but she didn't want to like be like, I want to go.
Yeah.
So she created a great scenario where she was able to go without it seeming like she wanted to. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of stuff going on with her. Unfortunately, Jamie wasted her extra votes. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, very very unfortunate that happened, but yeah, it's I'm hoping to see Lauren do better here. I want to see her shine.
Yeah, I mean, like to be honest, that was kind of like one drawback. One of the drawbacks of 44 was that, except for the premiere episode and Josh when the tribe swapped, there wasn't really any advantage that was either played or anything correctly, or just kind of like got wasted in the sense like, oh, people going home with fake idols or fake idols not being
Yeah,
played or people using idols when they didn't necessarily need to. So yeah, so it
yeah,
does, it's one of those things.
yeah. The fake idol is definitely, I think, the fact that none of them actually mattered to the game. And sure, he had a cool moment where Jane was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't realize idol was fake." Like after the game, like sure, that's a cool moment, but it's just a lot of not
There
necessary.
was no, it because like, the payoff for that was that everyone thought she still had like an idol even though she didn't have any idol
Yeah.
at that point, fake or not. And so it was just kind of like led to that funny thing. And Kane just had to like have a poker face because he couldn't give any information to Jamie about it. He was just like sitting there, like, nope, I can't react. I can't react. I can't tell the people anything.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. But yeah, Lauren, excited to see how she does. And yeah, that's good. She is one person who I could potentially see coming back for an all-star season, by the way. Jeff on the podcast was recently talking about how he thought Lauren played such a great game and really loved Lauren out there. Which is so crazy because you look at the edit and it does not seem like production level.
Yeah, yeah. Which, that is kind of, was like, really?
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
where was the screen time?
yeah. The person going to the finale with the least amount of confessionals and was like 40 confessionals down from Jam Jam. Actually, maybe even a little more, but yeah, it was crazy. But yeah. Anyways, we can now move on to a person who I'm rooting for the most, the person who I want to see make it back. I want to see Makima from she's from Chainsaw Man. She was in our anime survivor one that we had here. Um and yeah, she's I really want to see her because she had that rivalry with Yuichi in All Star 14. And Yuichi, spoiler alert, will be an All Star 16. So I want to see Makima do good. So that way she can be able to fight Yuichi again on the island. And yeah, I think that their relationship and rivalry was a lot of fun. Came out like ended early because of pre-marital drama stuff, but yeah, I think she's a great villain. I think she's adds a lot of entertainment.
Yeah. And just to kind of give people a heads up, in case you're just starting to watch stuff and you're still trying to figure out why it's called Last Chance, other than the fact of like it's a last chance for them to kind of shine a little bit before they just kind of go into anonymity in our Survivor Brantsteele thing.
Mhm.
It's also like the pool from this is very, very small just due to last chance. So like it's really just one or two people each, one from Joe, one from me. So
Yeah, yeah.
you
Well,
know,
we each get one guy and one girl
yeah. So
selections.
like
So yeah,
for each of us, it's like one or two people. So yeah. So Makima has to really, really do well in order for
yeah.
well, I'm sure if she does remotely well, one of us will probably pick her up. But
I
yeah,
mean, maybe if this is like a crazy high level game and she ends up going out at like 8 or 9, that would probably not be doing it for her. She's got to really. I
bring
think
it.
anytime you go to Last Chance, you need to try to really get to that finale part because if you
You
at least make the
really bring it.
finale, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I love how we have these three redheads in a row.
I know, right? Yeah, we're getting all the redheads right here. Okay, next up we got Monica, and I'm really hoping to see Makima and Monica. make a duo here because that would be a great duo. Monica is from this game Doki Doki Literature Club. And if you haven't played the game, she basically the whole premise of the game is it's like a romance kind of game where you're trying to date these girls, but then turns out that Monica, this character, basically takes over the game and starts messing around with your computer. She can figure out what your actual name is from just your data in your computer. um
Man, I did try a gaming sim or a dating sim not recently. This year, I will say. And then it said that my friends were Matthew and Joe, which Joe being one of them and Matthew being one of my roommates at the time of recording. So I was a little like, whoa, what the heck? That's crazy.
yeah,
I digress.
that was
So
this
like
game.
it wasn't this game, no.
Okay, got it. Um, yeah, yeah, but Monica, she went out very early. In the season that I brought her, she was the second boot. So, I'm really hoping to see her actually get to play the game because I think that she had so much potential. I think she could be just as big of a villain as what Makima was. In her original outing, and yeah, I'm excited to see. I really want to see these two get into alliance together. I just think that that would be a lot of fun.
That'd be cool. They would be a power couple destroying the world.
Exactly.
All right. And on to the next redhead, but this one is far less evil. We got Sarah Bellum, and she was in our Disney versus Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon season, and she was the last Cartoon Network representative standing. Uh, which Cartoon Network kind of got decimated. You know, at one point it was just Sarah Bellum and Chris McLean, and like it was nuts. But thankfully, like thankfully they didn't. Sarah Bellum, brought the Cartoon Network flag a little bit further than what have originally been hadn't she not been on that season. So she gets a lot of props for that, and hopefully this time around she'll shine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She was the last minute addition also. Originally Ryan had Shane Powers as a girl on the list.
It 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 happens, peeps.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes when we're making out the thing, we just put one at the wrong thing, and then whoops.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so she ends up coming in here and yeah, I thought she did pretty well. Obviously, I agree. I don't think she was necessarily like an all-star on that season, but she did make it pretty far. And I think if she gets another chance, she can definitely try to shine more.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, next up we got Tyler One, the last one on the Bion tribe. And he's just toxic masculinity at its fullest. He is very loud. He is very competitive. And yeah, he's someone, but the fact is, look at him. He's very strong. He's gonna be great in the challenges, so definitely not someone you want to maybe take out right away, but you don't
Yeah.
really want to play with him that long.
He's also like, all right, well, first, one thing to notice, the females outweigh the males on this tribe.
Yep.
But also, like, if we look, he is very much like the person that just doesn't look like they fit in some regard, because like the three other guys, they're more intellectual, nerdy. We got Tyler, this, jock broy guy, and then we have all these pretty women. And so he's just kind of there like, yeah, testosterone. So he is, if he can make it past these first two tribal councils and things get mixed up, he could go further. But right now, I don't know how well he's going to mesh with everyone.
Yeah, yeah. I think he really needed to have his buddy Draven. He is a well-known Draven player in League of Legends. Like that is his main person that he has gotten famous for. Everyone now looks at Draven and they just think Tyler won. Um, I'm a Draven main, and every time I get into a game and I get a kill right away, they just say, "Oh, you're just Tyler one," because
Yeah.
he's just that champ now. Um,
Yeah. Sometimes they certain people get synonymous with characters they play,
yeah.
like in video games.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think I don't think you take him out right away, but yeah, I agree. I think that he got maybe a bad role in this beginning try because I don't really see who he aligns with that will put up with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's now move on to the KO tribe.
All
Um,
right.
and the first one I got here is Sea Dog VA, who I thought, he had a few, like two pretty solid goes of it. Really close to winning, and one of them making it to the end, but losing to Lily Pichu. And then I believe he got sixth place in his All Star turn, which was he still had a pretty good game, but just not enough to necessarily get to the end. Um, and then his all star after that, he's I think like the second person voted out at the merge area in the total drama one. So makes it kind of far, but not really enough to stand out. Um, and so yeah, I'm excited to see how Connor does. I think he is a great strategic force. He was someone who played chess in high school and just accidentally became a professional chess player.
Yeah.
he,
Which
he
is like,
didn't he didn't like chess, and then it got to the point where they were like criticizing every move that was ever being made, and he was like, "This is just not fun anymore," and stopped because, but he was like playing at a pro level pretty much. So, he's very smart, but he almost is just so smart that he just kind of can fall into the moves, honestly. So yeah, let's I'm rooting for him. I don't know how much you remember him or all that stuff, but yeah.
I remembered I'd have because grant guys, when I do these things, it's on my phone. So the picture isn't always the most clear, but when I see him, I have a little double take of myself. Where I was like, oh wait, look, oh, that's not me. So I remember that, and I remember him being pretty prominent in his first outing. But yeah, so I definitely remember Sea Dog.
Mhm,
Um, I wouldn't say like out of this tribe. They're definitely like I have more favorites on this tribe.
mhm.
So Sea Dog doesn't rank too high for me on this. Sorry,
Well, okay. Well, time for Connor
I'm
to
sorry
prove
for
me
hurting.
wrong.
He probably will. But speaking of dog, we have an actual dog, not just any dog, Doug the Pug. When we did our internet celebrity one, Doug the Pug didn't do that great, or he didn't really shine that much, but he's a freaking dog. And so, like, I just wanted to bring him back because he's cute. And sometimes in life, that's all you just need to be.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Doug on this drive. I think we need Doug to at least make the merge. I just think it's so funny that we're just gonna be putting a pug out here, and he's gonna have to be playing Survivor. I don't know how well he's gonna contribute to challenges, but they're gonna have to find a good spot for him.
I agree. I agree. And well, I mean, think about it. How they have to like dig underneath stuff and whatnot.
Mhm,
He's a dog. He can do that easily. You just dig underneath the log that everyone needs to go under. He can fetch the keys. He can do the thing. He will be a good boy.
mhm. Nice, nice. So yeah, that's Doug the Pug. Definitely a fun one there. Okay, next up we got Draven. Talked about him a little bit before, but yeah, he's basically just a very vicious gladiator who has the biggest ego that has ever egoed. In League of Legends, he doesn't call it League of Legends. He calls it the League of Draven because he's the main character. He's the one, the only one that matters in the game is where he is. And yeah, so he's yeah, just in his game mechanics even show that like he gets gold for killing people, like extra gold for killing people that gets increased by how much time she can catch a spinning axe that is flying around the map basically. um and so like his whole point is like he's got to kill a bunch and then suddenly he will become super fed. But if you kind of like don't, if you're not playing for kills, then you're gonna lose because he's never gonna get fed. So you literally have to like train yourself when you play this guy to have an ego. If you don't have an ego when you play him, you will not win.
Yeah. I mean, you got to go with who your playing style matches with. So yeah, if you want to, one of my favorite thing to do in games is play like a villain.
Mhm.
If you like killing people, that's a very villainous thing. Play like a villain.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and you also have to play with the well, you have to have the confidence in yourself with this guy as well. Like if you if you don't think that you have if you're like I don't know if I can get this kill, then you probably should not be playing right now. Like if that thought's going through your head, don't play this champ. Play some champion that can just scale up and you don't have to do anything.
Nice. Well, I definitely think in the first, in a lot of ways, he's kind of like the Tyler one of this tribe. We were talking earlier how like Tyler one kind of like doesn't fit into his tribe. I'm looking at this specific tribe, and it's the same story.
Yeah, it's
It,
actually pretty hilarious how
it,
they're like tied together, but because they've been separated, they're in the same spot of all these.
it, it, it evolved, but different.
Yeah,
It's whatever that PewDiePie meme is. It's just
yeah,
like, I will also say, I'm also noticing, even though the gender and all that stuff was kind of randomized, we still got even numbers, and this tribe is more male heavy than female heavy. So just a little fun observation. So everything is equal.
yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
That was my fear was that we're gonna just get like four girls on the whole cast or four guys.
No. No, we chose a lot of total drama people. So like we balanced that out. Everything was fine.
Yeah,
But yeah. Um next up we got Ellie Scott, and this was, I believe, rivals or contenders, pretenders, or
yeah.
defenders
I think it was that
eventually.
one. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was that one.
But yeah, so I part of the reason I chose her was I was very upset when she got eliminated, so much so I just got out of my seat and just went back. So for that reason alone, I had to bring her. Also, like 43, like I said, has a really great cast. Um, and I feel like she was definitely one of the highlights, especially in the early episodes.
Yeah,
The fact she was just gaslighting Gabler is like, yeah, this doesn't work anymore. This doesn't work anymore.
yeah.
Gabler's like, no, I'm not having that.
Yeah, she felt like Shan 2.0 almost. Of it seemed like early on she was this great mastermind strategic force, but then the second she kind of got power, she just thought she was a great player, like she was going to be one of the all-time greats and just could do whatever she wanted. And she did
Freaking
not
Gabler.
think yeah, she just did not think Gabler could possibly be able to know what she was doing there. And I think she's also one of the reasons people don't like Gablers. I think a lot of people liked Elwie for a bit. And then Gabler's the one to get her voted off. And that was his big move. That was his thing that he kind of hung his hat on. And, and I think a lot of people were just like, no, why are you keeping Gabler around? And then they just kind of got really upset for on him for most of the season.
Nah. Well, I mean, who's a mil? Well, Gabler's not a millionaire because he donated it all. But like, I digress. Uh, he got the $1 million check in the end. So I wonder how Ellie wasn't at the finale party that I went to. So I I could only imagine her reaction when that happened.
Yeah, yeah. The when someone told her Gabler won the season, I mean, there's just no way she believed it.
I feel well because when I was talking with Dwight, he didn't know the winner either. So I think jury also has to like sign an extra NDA. It was like, yeah, so like you can't tell anyone that made it pre-jury what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Janine. I could definitely have seen Janine like meeting up with Ellie at some point and just being like, "Hey, this is what happened."
Probably. I mean, NDAs, they're legally binding contracts, but sometimes I shouldn't say this. Sometimes humans are humans and they have news to share to people. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, so I think it's mostly I'm saying that because Ellie had such a like thing against Gabler, and it was like a known thing for a lot of the tribe, especially Janine.
Yeah. Yeah. All righty. So I hope Ellie does well. But we'll see. Next up, just based off of what just happened, she was already one of my favorite total drama contestants. Now, I think just purely on principle, Jasmine needs to win this thing.
uh,
She didn't stand out enough in the total drama one that we did, and it had a lot of standouts. Like, there were some people where I'm like, I was almost going to bring, but I was like, no, they totally qualify for All Star. Calm down, Ryan. But I was so excited to bring some. So I really wanted, well, I wanted a lot of them to come back, but I didn't get that. But I did get Jasmine, which I did make a tier list after we did our total drama episode. And Jasmine, I put in the S tier because, like, just amazing character. I believe she's like either 9 or 10 on my list. So excited for her to be here. And now that she's the only total drama representation that we have on this, she's just got to win.
yeah, watch her be the first booster season. Just
I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, no.
yeah, I agree. It's really crazy that Total Drama really got just kind of screwed over in this one. But yeah, no, Total Drama was a very good season. Like we brought a lot of people for this last chance, but there's still so many people that
So many more.
and that's the thing was like I was whenever we do these last chance, we kind of have to make our all stars list, like kind of how we're kind of doing just to see who we can bring and everything. And yeah, there's a few like I think good players on Total Drama that I brought to this one because there's just still so many like that were even better on that season that are probably going to take up those slots anyways. So
Like Alejandro and Cody, like no matter what, they're gonna be on
yeah,
All Stars, like hands down.
yeah, they're guaranteed. Dawn, I believe, is also someone to
Yes.
bring. Yep.
Yeah. But like, what can you do? So yeah, this is a way for well now it's like, well, Jasmine really, really has to do well if if she wants more total drama people in All Stars because like good gosh. I know it just happened like maybe 20 minutes ago, if that, but it still kind of stings. Still kind of stings.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see how Jasmine does. I wouldn't put her in the S tier total drama. To me, I mean it's probably B plus A minus is like the area I would probably be putting her in. Like I think she's good, but it's just I think that because of Pocatello Island as a whole, just it was tough to do a lot with that season.
Yeah, I will say maybe because her and Sean were like the best parts of that season that they shine brighter, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But I feel like no, I feel like if we got Jasmine in something like Revenge of the Island or even the new season that's out. I've only seen the first two episodes because we can only watch them like on YouTube if it's all like edited and all that stuff, and it's weird. Just put it on Max already or Netflix.
I know you got it done. Just it's there. Just to give it to
And
us.
it's in English. It's not a dubbing issue.
Yeah,
At the time of filming, we're at summer. It's gonna be when this video comes out, it'll be like June 1st. It's literally the start of summer.
yeah,
Give it to us, please. And
exactly.
thank you.
We just want to watch it. We just give it to us. We need it.
Yeah. But yeah. So Jasmine, you gotta bring it home for the children drama people that were so disrespected in this randomizer.
Yeah,
All right, next up. Speaking of people that have been disrespected, we have the famous Laurel Johnson, who in our Brantsteele simulator was put in the exact same position of having to vote for the winner because of a tie. I
yeah,
told that to Wendell, and he thought that was kind of hilarious. Uh, I believe he understands what a Brantsteele is, or at the very least, like he understands what a simulation is. He either knew what I was talking about right away, or I just had a brief explanation.
um,
But yeah, because of that, and she has been fighting a lot to get higher up and get her spot. Coming pretty close a few times to winning.
yeah,
I feel like this is a perfect chance to bring her to last chance because I feel like she really needs a standout performance because, like we said, 16 is going to be packed, and you really need to be a cut above the rest to get on.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to be, uh, really out here to play. You got to be making those alliances. You got to be playing some idols, winning immunities. Like you're gonna have to be working hard to make it into this All Star 16. And I am thinking that it's going to be a pretty row All Star star studded All Star 16. It seems like there's going to be a lot of really strong players there. So
Agreed.
you definitely want to be on it because I feel like it's got that potential to be one of the all-time greats.
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. So you brought this guy, so like you have the right to introduce them.
yes, exactly. So I have brought here Mr. Mosby, who needed to be on the season. Like it was he just had to be because we were given by you the fans the opportunity to play as him in All Stars 15. And the fact is, we went out pre-jury and we're I mean it was a weird season. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We played in the weirdest season that we have ever seen because no one made alliances. We
The
were not we
first time in
tried
Brantsteele
so hard.
history. The first time in our Brantsteele history. And we've almost done 100 of these things.
Yeah.
It was mind-boggling after we found that out that not even pre our elimination, no one wanted to play the game that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird, but I felt a little bad though. Even though we tried our best, we went out and it was kind of us leading Mr. Mosby's decisions. So Mr. Mosby needs to make his own decisions to get himself back into All Stars contention.
I agree. Well, hopefully hopefully he has more of his gameplay that he had in his first season.
Definitely,
And he
definitely.
doesn't have to worry about Raven this time.
Yeah. Yeah, Raven's not a part of this, so that's good. But yeah. Uh moving on now to Nathan Fielder, who I think is the most dangerous player. in this last chance because it seems like he's always rehearsing. He's always trying to figure out what needs to happen in the game before he even goes out there. Um, and yeah, he's a mastermind, strategic mastermind who usually makes it pretty much near the end of the game every time. So definitely a strong player, someone who we thought for sure he was on All Stars 15 and had a good performance, and almost didn't bring him here, and then had to
He
realize,
is, yeah, he is one of the best to have ever played but never won.
yeah,
So, hopefully, you know, maybe this might be the one where it finally changes all that.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, we'll see how Nathan Fielder does. I'm definitely rooting for him as one of my favorites.
Ditto.
Okay, and the last one on my people who I brought, Padma Lakshmi, who was from our reality hosts season, who was one of the people I kind of brought as a filler for that season, but she ends up actually playing a couple really solid games that she's been here, winning immunities, making some pretty deep runs. And I felt like she should at least have another go here. Someone who I think could be another solid performer. That even though maybe we're not necessarily super familiar with her outside of our Brantsteeles, the fact that she's been able to shine at all with that knowledge is still pretty impressive, I think.
Agreed. Agreed. All right. Last but certainly not least, from our athlete or sports one, we have Wolf Glick. Now, he is a competitive Pokemon Go player, one of the best to have ever played. And yeah, this man is a strategical beast. But when it came to the sports, he got like 11th to 10th place. Cybertron surpassed him by a lot. And so, like, shit, almost spilled my coffee. But Aaron Zhang Cybertron is, one of those people that I'm probably going to bring to All Stars. So I wanted to give Wolf a little bit of a chance to, like, be like, hey, you know, show that Pokemon players are badasses. I mean, they are, but wanted him to like really shine and whatnot.
Yeah, he's another one who after I didn't really know him when you brought him the first time, but afterward I started getting YouTube recommendations for him actually of him doing certain Pokemon things, and I was just like, wow, uh, Google and YouTube are really listening in to our brand steals.
My favorite story of that is uh, on Instagram because I was rehearsing for this one short film,
Mhm.
and one of the lines was three dachshunds. I was like, I have two rabbits and three dachshunds. And then my phone is usually near me in the sense of like to record or not record my stuff, but like, I set aside time for 30 minutes or an hour to like go over lines and just focus on that. And so when I would around that time frame, when I go on Instagram, it would show me specifically dachshunds. Uh, so they're always listening. They're
Yeah,
always
it's
listening.
a fact. There's been so many times where I'm talking to someone on Zoom or something, and then the next day I'm getting recommended whatever random thing we were talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely a real thing. It's not coincidence.
No, no. Yeah, but I don't mind targeted ads as long as it's things that I like. But we'll see.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, we got Wolf here.
Nice, nice. Okay. Let's start here on the Bion tribe. Who are your favorites?
I'm gonna have to say my favorites are Kane, Lauren, and Josh Nichols.
Nice, nice. I am gonna probably go with I'm obviously Makima is the one I'm rooting for. I go with Hikaru as well. Um, And let's go with I'll say Lauren too. I want to see Lauren do well.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right. For Takeo, I really want to see. You see, this is like a tricky one because it's like half this tribe I'm rooting for.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna name half the tribe. Mr. Mosby, Nathan Fielder, Ellie, Jasmine, and Wolf are like the people. I'm like, come on, you guys got to make it through. I will say, I hope that just for the lulz, Sea Dog, Doug the Pug, and Wolf Glick form an alliance, and it will be called the Wolf Pack. Or
That would be a great alliance. I'm now rooting for those three to get into alliance just for that.
the, the Wolf. We've had so many iconic alliances throughout the years. The Brochachos, the the Thruple, recently in Total Drama, the Harem. Now it would be cool to have the Wolf Pack.
Yes, yes. Please give it to us, Brantsteele. We need it to exist now.
All right. Now
Okay.
that we've reviewed everyone, let us get started.
Yeah, let's get right into it. So no alliances at the start of the game. Wolf finds the Takeo tribe hidden in the clue. So it's just a clue so
Yeah.
far. Um, but right away, good on him. Okay, let's go to immunity. And the Takeo tribe wins immunity. They also
Does
win
Wolf
armor
get it?
making kits. And Wolf finds the idol.
Nice. Nice.
He's got some safety. And Monica finds the Bion tribe hidden idol clue.
Oh, okay. So kind of useless right now.
Yeah, she can't use it right now, but could later. Sugar and Lauren find something in common. Makima and Monica have a minor disagreement.
Oh no.
Ooh. Makima and Tyler bond strongly. Oh, she's looking at him as her new dog.
Yeah. New Denji.
Yeah. Oh man, Makima could be in the wolf pack too. She could be
She
leading
could.
her group of dogs. Uh, okay, and Jasmine and Nathan have a small fight.
Oh no. No, stop letting people I both root for fight against each other. This is not okay.
uh, okay, who is going to be the first one gone?
I'm actually going to say Monica.
Yeah, I was going to say Monica too. If only it wasn't a clue in actual idol.
Yeah.
Okay, first votes goes to Lauren. Second vote goes to Hikaru. Third vote goes to Hikaru. Fourth vote goes to Lauren. Fifth vote goes to Lauren.
Come on, don't do this.
Sixth vote goes to Hikaru. Seventh vote goes to Lauren. Eighth vote goes to Lauren. And Lauren is the
God dang.
food. Are you kidding me?
It's me. It's me.
Wow. Wow.
I feel so targeted.
I wanted Lauren to do really well, to be honest. This
I
was
feel targeted.
this feels mean. So who voted here? So Angelina, Hikaru, Josh, Kane, Makima, Miss Bellum, and Tyler voted Lauren. Lauren, Monica, and Sugar voted Hikaru. So Monica and Sugar are now on the outs. But Monica has a chance to find an idol.
That she does.
Okay, no alliance is still in the game. And the Takeo tribe wins immunity. They also win a fully stocked toolkit.
Nice.
And Monica finds the hidden immunity idol.
Alrighty.
Okay. And Angelina is impressed with the team. No alliances still going on. And Ellie is impressing the rest of the team. This must have been a very long immunity challenge that we just got.
Oh yeah.
That took up like the whole episode.
You're not gonna like who I'm gonna predict, but because Monica has the idol,
No, no,
I don't want it to happen either.
no. Uh, we're gonna lose someone else. We're not losing Makima here. We're gonna lose Sugar. We're losing
The
Sugar here.
the simulation hates me, so it's probably gonna be someone I picked.
Uh, that's the Monica uses her idol.
Did you play it right?
First vote goes to Monica, does not count. Second vote goes to Monica, does not count. Third vote goes to Monica, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Monica, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Monica, does not count.
They didn't split votes either.
Sixth vote goes to Monica, does not count. Kane!
No!
Kane has been idle. Well, there
So
goes Survivor 44.
this simulation hates for three things. Hates Total Drama, hates Survivor 44, and it hates me.
Oh my god.
It's like, why? Why must this do that? Why? Just why?
Well, interestingly, Makima and Monica voted together here. Makima must have known about the idol play that was coming and joined the side.
But instead of splitting the votes, they were like, they lumped in Tyler and was like, nah, let's actually get Kane out.
Yeah, let's take out Kane, the total threat of the game. Well, we got a tribe swap coming up here. Okay. The new Bion tribe is Angelina, Draven, Nakamura, Josh, Laurel, and Monica.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. New Takeo tribe is Doug the Pug, Ellie, Jasmine, Sugar, Makima, and Mr. Mosby.
All right.
And last tribe is the Encore tribe. We got Sea Dog V8, Nathan Fielder, Padma, Cerebellum, Tyler One, and Wolf Flick.
All right. So there's going to be a new idol on the Angkor tribe. Obviously, the original Bayons kind of screwed in everything except for the Bayon tribe because they don't have the numbers. That being said, you know, we haven't really seen Takeo, old Takeo, like go to tribal council, so we really don't know how they're playing yet. So
Yeah. Yeah, we also have to remember the Bayon tribe idol is now back in play. So
that it
someone
is.
on this tribe could find it.
Josh Nichols.
I'm rooting for Hikaru. Or Monica can just be an idol finder and just find idols and idol her way.
You could.
Okay. No, we get Draven finding the hidden immunity idol clue.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing here. Nothing over here. Let's see. Immunity. The Bion tribe wins immunity. They are safe. And the Takeo tribe wins immunity. They are also safe. And Draven finds the hidden immunity idol.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Okay. Laurel has a major meltdown over here. And Hikaru and Laurel bond slightly. Hikaru sees this meltdown and bonds over her with it, I guess.
So yeah, I get it. Life is frustrating.
Okay. Here. Makima and Mr. Mosby on front of me as our first alliance forms between Ellie, Makima, and Mr. Mosby.
All right. Makima already starting out with the social game.
Yep. She's trying to make sure that her pieces are in place here. Sugar rests at camp to restore her energy. And Miss Bellum finds the hidden immunidal clue, so not good for this round, but could potentially find it if she survives.
Might be tricky.
Padma and Miss Bellum have a major fight.
Whoa, no.
Well,
That's not good.
yeah, you do not want to be having a fight when you're in the minority, and you just found the idol clue and you just gotta survive this tribal.
I
um,
think because I brought Sarah Bellum, she is going to be voted off.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I do think Sarah Bellum is going home. I was trying to like figure out who else could go, but that's the only one that makes sense to me.
All right.
Wolf uses the hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Wolf, does not count. Second vote goes to Wolf, does not count. Third vote goes to Padma. Fourth vote goes to Connor. Fifth vote goes to Connor. And Padma gets the other vote, so Wolf uses it correctly.
Yeah. But the thing is, where did the votes lie and who did Connor and Padma vote for?
Yeah. Yeah. This is still an interesting one. I think it can still go to Rocks depending on how voting went, but also it could just be if they go the same way, someone just gets voted out because of how the votes went. So
Exactly.
this is a very interesting dilemma here. I don't want Connor to go, so Padma,
Padma.
time for you to get out of here. You got into a fight with Miss Bellum. First vote goes to Connor. Second vote goes to Padma. Third vote goes to Padma. One vote left, and it goes to Connor.
Are we going to
We're
Rocks?
going to Rocks between
No,
Nathan Fielder, Miss Bellum, and Tyler Watson.
this is not good. This is
Oh.
not good. If Nathan Fielder gets eliminated because of this, I'm not. This becomes an F tier Brantsteele for me. I'm not. If Nathan Fielder goes out this way,
Oh. Man, this is man. Why are you going to Rocks on episode 3? Okay, let's see.
I can't watch.
It's Tyler 1.
Okay. I'm sorry, man, but
Wow,
Nathan Fielder had to survive this.
game. The game has just taken a turn against Tyler 1 here. So let's see how this voting went down. So Nathan and Wolf voted Connor, Miss Bellum and Tyler voted Padma, and Connor and Padma voted Wolf. And then so yeah, Connor and Padma, the two people who were in the who got voted for, voted together against Wolf. So their votes just didn't count, so they just revoted.
Yeah, man. Well, in a sense, that strategy worked for them.
Yeah.
But man, Tyler won. He couldn't find his footing in this game.
Yeah, I think he just had a really bad draw from pretty much every aspect of the game.
And then literally had a bad draw to end the game.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. And Ellie finds the Takeo tribe hidden immunity idol clue.
Nice.
Okay. And Miss Bellum has a clue. And Takeo tribe wins reward. They win a barbecue set with sausages and vegetables. And Angkor tribe wins reward. They win a walk in vegetables.
Nice.
And the Takeo tribe wins immunity, and the Bion tribe wins immunity.
Okay.
And Miss Bellum does not find the hidden immunity idol,
That's gonna be major.
but Ellie
But
does find it.
does Ellie?
She does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting turn of events.
Yeah, exactly. So the tribe that's going, Miss Bellum will not have that idol that could have been potential safety for her. Jasmine and Makima find something in common,
Nice.
and a new alliance forms. This is a huge alliance. We got Doug the
They hate
Pig, Ellie, Sugar, Makima, and Mr. Mosby.
this simulation really hates total drama.
Yeah, it is
It is
literally
it is
everyone
literally
but
the
Jasmine.
anti Jasmine alliance.
I think they're so jealous because we were like talking how much we loved full drama, like especially near the end of 44. Like, wow, we're so excited to get back into it. So that whole drama one was so good. And now they're just like, oh yeah, you thought whole drama was good? Well,
We'll see how you feel when we take everyone away.
uh,
Oh, and
okay.
no events occur. So,
Nope.
oh god,
We're just getting I mean, this has to be Miss Bellum.
I can see because Wolf and Nathan are a pair, and Padma and Connor are a pair.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that Sarah Bellum gets voted off, especially even though the last time it was random. Old Bion, she's like the odd one out, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you take her out, you can at least hope to win another some immunities to kind of keep this like core strong and not have them turning on each other
Yeah,
preemptively. Well, let's see. First vote goes to Wolf. Second vote goes to Miss Bellum. Third vote goes to Miss Bellum. Fourth vote goes to Wolf. And Miss Bellum is voted out in a 3-2. So Connor voted with Miss Bellum.
that's not good for Seed. But the Wolf Pack,
The Wolf Pack, no.
the alliance that was just never meant to be.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, let's keep going here. Um, yeah, Ellie, Makima, Mr. Mosby, really making moves here, trying to get themselves in a good position here with the anti Jasmine alliance. And let's see who wins reward. The KO tribe wins reward. They win rope and tarp along with comfort items with refreshments waiting at camp. And the Bion tribe wins reward. They win rope and tarp.
This isn't good for,
And
you
Core is
know,
really having trouble. But they win immunity.
there. They get a little bit of a break.
Yeah, they can rest for a little bit. Okay. And the Bion tribe wins immunity, so the Takeo tribe going.
Jasmine's gone. There's just
Yeah. Raven rests at camp, restores energy. Ellie is impressing the rest of the team. Ellie and Sugar find something in common, but the anti-Jasmine alliance dissolves.
maybe they're like, maybe I don't want to get rid of Jasmine.
Yeah. Well, that's is interesting. That made this this easy vote has now become a little more complicated.
Well, because we still got the Ellie, Makima, and Mr. Mosby alliance.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that they still vote Jasmine here, but they just dissolve this to like get ready for future. Like this wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to be a let's move forward in the game alliance. This is a let's just kind of collectively come together against one person for a little short time.
yeah. We'll see, because I don't
Yeah.
think they target. Oh,
Well, we got Padma finding the idol clue by the way.
we'll see if she can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Connor and Nathan find something in common. I feel like these two would get along so well.
They kind of have a similar pose.
Yeah. I know that Connor has watched Nathan for You because he has a podcast and he mentioned that that's like one of his favorite shows. So
It's a brilliant show. If you
yeah,
guys haven't watched it.
yeah. Which man, they get an alliance off of it. They Connor and Nathan bonded over Nathan for You and made an alliance about it.
Nathan already planned that in advance because I know that Sea Dog watches my show. I
Yeah.
thought that, like, forming an alliance with him would be the best. And I played out every scenario on how that would go. I even dressed up as Sea Dog and tried to get into an alliance with myself to see how Sea Dog would feel.
Crazy Nathan Fielder right there. He's always planning. He knows exactly what he needs to do in this game.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So I think it's either going to be Doug the Pug or Jasmine.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say Jasmine's going home here. Um, I know it sucks. She's the only full drawn person to have made it onto the cast, but it does not seem good for her.
It does not.
Ellie uses the idol on Mr. Mosby. That's unexpected. First vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Second vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Third vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count.
Something went
Fourth vote goes to
wrong.
Doug.
No, not
Doug
Doug the
the
Pug.
Pug.
Well, Jasmine makes it a little further, but man,
Yeah, I'm not happy about that one. That one is really upsetting to me.
no wolf pack.
Wow. So let's see here. So Ellie, Makima, and Mr. Mosby voted Doug. Doug, Jasmine, and Sugar voted Mr. Mosby. Okay.
All right, last one before the tribe swap.
Yep. And Mr. Mosby finds the hidden immunity idol clue.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. I was a little nervous about the alliance thing, but
Yeah.
they just show it.
Yeah, they're just letting us know what's going on. And the Takeo tribe wins immunity, and the Angkor tribe wins immunity. And Kama
Alrighty.
finds the
This
hidden immune
means
idol,
Bion.
and Mr. Mosby finds the hidden immune idol.
Nice. That means Bion will be saying goodbye onto one of their tribe members.
Really had to
It
get that.
was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm
uh,
pretty sure I've said it before.
most likely. Hikaru and Laurel bond slightly, and a new alliance forms between Angelina and Hikaru. And
Okay.
Josh is completely worn out, but is not giving up. Okay. No events occurred on the Takeo tribe. And Connor and Nathan now have a minor disagreements. And Connor
No,
both bond strongly. Oh, the wolf pack without
the
Doug.
wolf pack is forming.
Yeah.
Or it could be the double dog dare.
Yeah. That's a good one too. Um, okay. Now who goes home here? Raven's got an idol, so if they try to stay by on strong, he could use it.
I mean, Hikaru, bonded with both Angelina and Laurel.
Yeah.
I'm saying it doesn't. I'd say this one is a big question mark just based off of the tribe chemistry.
Yeah. I feel
In
like
my
this is
part,
also these people have kind of been a little purpled in terms of content too. So it feels a little more like
yeah,
up in the air of what can happen.
I can see Monica going.
Yeah, I can see Monica too. First vote goes to Hikaru. Second vote goes to Hikaru. Third vote goes to Monica. Fourth vote goes to Monica. Fifth vote goes to Hikaru. One vote left. And Hikaru
Dude,
voted
what
out.
happened?
I don't know. I thought he was in a great position.
Yes. Maybe
So
they realized he was too much of a threat going into the
yeah,
merge.
I mean, yeah, I do think this is the part where you take out a strategic threats right before the merge happens. But yeah, Draven, Josh, Laurel, and Monica voted Hikaru. Angelina and Hikaru voted Monica.
Hmm.
Well, dang. Um, so yeah, there goes that. But at least for Angelina's sake, we are getting a tribe swap right before the merge.
Mm-hmm.
So the
You
new
see,
Vion tribe is Angelina, Ellie, Sugar, Laurel, Makima, Padma, and Wolf.
I'm sorry. This is Cookie. She just wanted to see what was going on. I am cat sitting. This is why we don't have my normal setup. So
Hey
Cookie
there, Cookie.
did not get enough attention.
Yeah, I feel that whenever I dog sit, I'm the same way that the dogs are will usually sometimes just be like, okay, well, you've been talking now for like 40 minutes. Now it's my turn.
Yeah. The other cat, she's a bit more independent, but like Cookie, she she'll come and say hi. Anyhow. All right. So all that aside, now I can focus on the yeah, the tribes.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right. So
yeah. That's the Bion tribe. The Takeo tribe is Sea Dog V8, Draven, Jasmine, Josh, Monica, Mr. Mosby, and Nathan.
all right. This is a pivotal moment because it's the last elimination before jury
Yep.
and the merge. Oh, Wolf just there with a bunch of ladies. Um,
Yeah,
so he's
exactly.
instead of a party of six of Pokemon, it's a party of six of beautiful ladies.
Yep. Look at that. He's living the Pokemon dream right there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what goes on here. Okay, nothing here. And it's a KO tribe win reward. They win a picnic consisting of fried chicken, mac and cheese, and brownies delivered to camp.
Nice.
Good on them.
But will
But
that
the
feel them?
Bion tribe wins immunity though.
All right. So that means all seven of them are going to make it to the merge.
Yep, they are safe. Makima and Wolf find something in common. Okay, she's looking for a new Denji after Tyler one got rocked out.
I feel like Wolf would be more. Who's what the guy that has the fox demon with him?
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
The Sasuke side grade.
yeah, the like edgy guy who you're supposed to be like, ooh, look at that guy.
So cool. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jasmine and Monica bond strongly,
All
but
right.
Jasmine and Mr. Mosby have a major fight.
Stop getting to fights with young women, Mr. Mosby.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, I'm going to find a young woman to get into an argument with. Jasmine, you're a total drama contestant. And of course, it's happening right before
Yeah,
tribal council.
yeah, exactly. Right before tribal council, right before you make the jury. Well, it's leading me to believe it's either a Mr. Mosby or Jasmine. Mr. Mosby has the idol though, so he could just play it and maybe we lose Jasmine right before the merge.
And Jasmine is a total drama contestant, so she has that going against her.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. No one stands, so no idols, nothing. First vote goes to Jasmine. Second vote goes to Draven. Third vote goes to Draven. Fourth vote goes to Jasmine. Fifth vote goes to Draven. Sixth vote goes to Jasmine. One vote left. And Jasmine is voted out of the game.
The insult to total drama. The absolute insult.
Yeah, yeah. This was really this was like just petty from Brantsteele. Just you can have one, but they're not making the merge.
No, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Let's see how this vote went out. So Connor, Draven, Josh, and Nathan voted Jasmine. Jasmine, Monica, and Mr. Mosby voted Draven. Okay, well, at least we got our merge. Let's go
That
over
we did.
who we think are the front runners so far.
Makima, definitely. I feel like she's playing a pretty good game. I feel like I need to see more from Connor and Nathan, see
Mhm.
how this alliance really goes. I feel Wolf is adapting pretty well. Um, Monica's been silent, but that's also because her tribe hasn't been going to tribal as often.
Mhm.
And now that Mr. Mosby, he still has his idol, so does Draven. Now that they're in this phase of the game, I feel like we'll see some more moves from them moving forward.
Yeah, agreed, agreed. Yeah, I think you pretty much covered the people who have gotten the pre-merge screen time. But we'll see if now we're gonna be able to get some individual immunity wins, and people can start making the resume now at this point.
Yeah.
So
And
still a
remember,
lot of
guys,
time.
Padma also has an idol.
Yes, yes. Okay, and these are the only alliances: is Ellie, Makima, and Mr. Mosby, and Connor and Nathan. And Ellie wins first individual immunity.
Good honor.
Good on her. Nathan and Padma bond slightly. Laurel and Mr. Mosby have a minor disagreement.
Mr. Mosby.
He's like being a villain this season. He's getting in fights with people he should not be getting into fights with. Uh, Connor
Why?
and Peter have a small fight, and a new line forms between Sea Dog V8, Makima, and Wolf. This is the
Oh,
Wolf
it's the
Pack.
Wolf Pack. Except for Doug the Pug, it's Makima.
Yeah, yeah. Makima took Doug the Pug spots. But she's the ringleader. That's what she did in Chainsaw Man. And now she's gonna be doing it here.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to be the merge boots?
I can see them not put up with Draven's shit.
Yeah, yeah. But he has an idol. He could use it.
That's true. Uh, I don't know. I feel like the people that we haven't really been talking about also haven't really ruffled a few enough feathers to justify being like this person.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking we might lose like a Laurel here. That fight with Mr. Mosby. Every time he's fought with someone though, they end up usually
going home.
at home. So
One way to find out.
okay. Mr. Mosby uses his hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Second vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Third vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Sixth vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. Seventh vote goes to Mr. Mosby, does not count. And
Played correctly.
Angelina.
Oh no.
And Laurel gets a second vote.
Uh-oh.
Laurel gets two votes, one vote Angelina. Laurel, three votes to one.
Thank you. You called it.
Angelina and Laurel is idled out.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was a Mr. Mosby Laurel battle, but because Mr. Mosby had that idol, he could save himself.
Hmm. Man. Oh gosh. So do not cross Mr. Mosby. He doesn't play around after Raven. He's like, nope, I didn't handle that situation early enough last time. So now I'm going to lay down the law.
He's coming out here with a vengeance. He's going to take out all the girls, all the young ladies who are out there playing because he cannot trust their game.
Nope. That's sexist, Mr. Mosby.
That's pretty sexist, yeah. Man, but definitely should be different now in the modern era. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Connor, Draven, Laurel, Monica, Nathan, Padma, and Sugar vote Mr. Mosby. Angelina, Josh, Makima, and Wolf vote Laurel, and Ellie and Mr. Mosby vote Angelina. So Mr. Mosby didn't even vote. It's Laurel.
That's odd. Maybe
Yeah,
he knew where the numbers were going anyway.
yeah, and just was like, let's, I guess, get some votes on to someone else in case Laurel had something. I'm not sure. Oh, regardless, Mr. Mosby did save himself there.
Yes. So far, two correct idol plays on Mr. Mosby.
Yep. Okay, group number one is Angelina, Draven, Ellie, Makima, Monica, and Wolf. Group number two is Sea Dog, Sugar, Josh, Mr. Mosby, Nathan, and Padma. And group number two wins reward. They win a trip to the Survivor Cafe on Tuk Tuks, where the winners will be able to enjoy an array of treats such as coffee and bagels. I always ask this, but who is the Keith Nail of this group who has just
He,
won? It's got to be
um,
Mr. Mosby, right?
I feel, yeah, he's having a blast. I could also see Josh Nichols just being on it and just like falling off. Is that? I think I broke my leg
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I can see that too. Okay, and Sugar wins immunity. Good on her.
All right.
Ellie and Josh bond strongly. Connor and Padma bond strongly. Connor and Nathan bond slightly. As a new alliance forms between Angelina, Draven, Ellie, Sugar, and Josh.
So this is the anti Makima. It looks like, these are the people that are trying to, they're like, oh, Makima has too much power, or
Mhm.
like they're all in alliances. So we have to do something about that.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely big on this Ellie and Josh. I think they kind of were able to pull some people together by them both being bonding there. So um
Yeah.
definitely I think those two might be the power players of this alliance right here. Okay.
I mean, it's still big, too big to really. It's really too big and wide to really say who the big targets are. Maybe they were just like, oh, hey, and don't know about the alliances Makima has.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think Monica's going home. I think she's one of the only people who's not in an alliance. So I could see her being this like safe votes, like let's just get the numbers down a little bit. Let's just take out someone who isn't going to upset anyone.
Maybe, maybe.
Okay.
Padma's also not an official alliance, but
Yeah.
she also has an idol.
Yeah. Okay. First vote goes to Angelina. Second vote goes to Makima. Third vote goes to Monica. Fourth vote goes to Angelina. Fifth vote goes to Monica. Sixth vote goes to Makima. Seventh vote goes to Angelina. Eighth vote goes to Monica. Ninth vote goes to Makima. 10th vote goes to Angelina. 11th vote goes to Monica. And the 12th vote goes to Makima. We are tied.
Really?
A
A
three-way tie.
4-4-4. Oh, this is going to be, well, we all saw what happened last time, and someone played an idol. This one should, I don't think it goes to rocks here, but things should be definitely interesting now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting, I guess, for Angelina to go home because I'd rather keep Monica, but we'll see.
As long as Makima doesn't go.
First vote goes to Monica. Second vote goes to Monica. Third vote goes to Angelina. Fourth vote goes to Monica. Fifth vote goes to Makima. Sixth vote goes to Angelina. Seventh vote goes to Makima. Eighth vote goes to Makima. And the final vote goes to Angelina. We are tied again.
Why are
Going to
people
rock.
so this this should not happen. Let's be real.
They all were willing to go to rock.
I'm gonna be very disappointed with the results.
Okay, who is getting rocked? If Draven gets rocked out here, I'm gonna be so mad because Tyler one got rocked out. To have him then get rocked out would just be awful.
I agree.
Okay, who is going home here? The game has spoken with an idol in her pocket.
It was a 1/8 shot that was gonna happen. So that just really blows.
Yeah, wow. What a terrible way for your game to end. Okay, so let's see how these votes went out. So Connor, Monica, Nathan, and Padma voted Angelina. Angelina, Draven, Josh, and Sugar voted Makima. And Ellie, Makima, Mr. Mosby, and Wolf voted Monica. Um, and yeah, I think it was just one of each of them voted for someone
Yeah.
else.
And this doesn't really break any alliances either because Padma wasn't in an alliance.
Yeah, yeah, true. So it was weirdly a safe vote, even though it wasn't a safe vote at all.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, let's go here. Group number one is Sea Dog VA, Draven, Ellie, Mr. Mosby, and Wolf. Group number two is Sugar, Josh, Makima, Monica, and Nathan. And Angelina does not participate and cannot win reward. And group number one wins reward. They win a spa trip.
Good on them.
Good on them. And Mr. Mosby wins immunity. And Sugar finds the vote steal advantage.
Interesting.
Nice, nice. And Draven finds the Orchid Tribe hidden immunity idol. He now has double idols in his possession.
Be risky.
Yeah. Wolf is impressing the rest of the team as Angelina leaves this alliance. Well, I'm going to say Angelina.
It would make sense. There's not really anyone else that's kind of like vulnerable at this point other than her.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what goes on here. No one stands. First vote goes to Draven. Second vote goes to Connor. Third vote goes to Connor. Fourth vote goes to Draven. Fifth vote goes to Sugar. Sixth vote goes to Sugar. Seventh vote goes to Draven. Eighth vote goes to Connor. Ninth vote goes to Connor. And Connor, Sea Dog
Oh
VA,
no.
has just been taken out.
One of the wolf pack.
Yeah, this is a move on Makima right here. This is weakening her. So Draven, Ellie, Josh, Monica, Mr. Mosby, and Sugar voted Connor. Angelina, Makima, and Wolf voted Draven, and Connor and Nathan voted Sugar.
All right.
Uh,
Well, we are officially at the halfway mark.
yeah,
Um, I don't know. Makima with that last vote has lost some momentum, but I would say the front runners is definitely Elizabeth, Makima, Mr. and Mr. Bomsby.
yeah. I think Nathan Fielder can also be a potential there.
Draven as well. Draven as
Yeah,
well.
Draven, I think he's relying on using those two idols effectively. If he can use those two idols and get to the end, then I think he's a big threat. But
Yeah.
we gotta see how those idol plays work out.
But right now, I don't think he's really getting too much heat on him either.
Mhm.
So, it's more so of this Ellie Makima war that's kind of going on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, group number one is Angelina, Draven, Ellie, Monica, and Wolf. Group number two is Sugar, Josh, Makima, and Mr. Mosby and Nathan Fielder. And group number two win for Ward. They win a trip to a Cambodian circus complete with lunch under a shelter from the rain.
Nice.
And Ellie wins her second individual immunity. And Sugar and Makima find something in common. Nathan and Wolf have a minor disagreement.
Uh-oh.
And a new alliance formed between Sugar and Mr. Mosby. Does Mr. Mosby look at Sugar as a London Tipton?
Yeah. I can kind of see London and Sugar fit the same kind of archetype.
Yeah. And Angeline is completely worn out, but is not giving up. But yeah, good on Mr. Mosby finally being okay with a younger female.
Yeah. He took our notes and was like, "You're right.
Yeah.
I've misbehaved."
Okay. Who goes home here now? We did see Nathan and Wolf going at it, so I could see one of these two getting voted for.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is possibly when Angelina left the alliance last episode. Maybe it's one of the things that's kind of foreshadowing something going wrong this episode for her.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right.
Okay. Draven uses the Orcan tribe hidden immunity idol. First vote goes to Monica. He is wasted an idol.
It's okay. He has a
Second vote
backup.
goes to Makima. Third vote goes to Makima. Fourth vote goes to Monica. Fifth vote goes to Makima. Sixth vote goes to Monica. Seventh vote goes to Makima. Eighth vote goes to Monica. Ninth vote goes to Makima. And Monica, we are tied.
Why do
Oh,
they love doing this? All right. So maybe Draven was smart doing that, but
yeah. If they do go to Rock, technically this idol play will be a correct idol play.
I'd rather them not go to Rocks.
Yeah. But I don't want either of them to go home, so I want us to go to Rocks now.
Would you rather lose one of them or Nathan Fielder?
I'd rather,
These are the things you have to be presented with.
but hey, we have a chance of losing someone else that I don't care about.
Brantsteele finds a way, good sir.
First vote goes to Monica. Second vote goes to Monica. Third vote goes to Makima. Fourth vote goes to Makima. Fifth vote goes to Monica. Six vote goes to Makima. All right, yeah, Makima. Seven vote goes to Monica. And Makima gets the last vote. We are going to rocks.
This is so stupid. There is like four people here that I don't want to go.
Yeah, let's see. So for me, I'd be okay with Angelina Sugar, um, or if Josh went home off of this, I'd be fine with this. This would be a Josh moment in my opinion.
It would be, but yes, I'm not trying to pull a Mr. Mosby, but I would much rather one of the two girls go.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Angelina, the game has spoken.
It's insane.
Okay, let's see how this vote went out. So Angelina, Draven, Josh, Monica, Nathan voted Makima. Ellie, Makima, Mr. Mosby, Sugar, and Wolf voted Monica. And then yeah, they just voted
Died
exactly
on that
the
hill.
same.
It's ironic how it the same thing happened with Laura, where there was, a tied vote, and fundamentally the person who went home wasn't within the alliance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting how this is working out where the Rocks actually are benefiting the Alliance. Even though that have more people. Like there's only a couple people who could really go home.
It's, it's very plot driven. It's like,
Yeah. People have plot armor on the season without a doubt.
yeah,
Okay. But yeah, technically Raven did play the idol correctly in a
yes,
weird
yes, he
way
did.
because it went to Rock. Mr. Mosby wins reward and shares the reward with two other castaways, Sugar and Makima.
Nice.
And Mr. Mosby wins immunity as Nathan finds a clue to the hidden immunity idol.
Okay.
Okay,
Does
good
he
on that.
find it though?
No.
No.
Mr. Mosby and Nathan have a minor disagreement now.
He's just like, okay, to make his demographic look better, now he's trying to target the guys. It's like, now I'm going to be angry at you.
Yeah, he's trying to make up for it. Makima leaves the alliance with Ellie and Mr. Mosby, probably realizing that they are now kind of coming for her. And it's like, maybe I shouldn't be in this alliance anymore.
Oh,
Okay. Who goes home here? Man, I mean, I'm still. It feels like we gotta lose Makima or Monica. It feels like now one of them has to get taken out.
this war has been going on for so long.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. First vote goes to Wolf. Second vote goes to Monica. Third vote goes to Makima. Fourth vote goes to Makima. Fifth vote goes to Monica. Sixth vote goes to Wolf. Seventh vote goes to Monica. Eighth vote goes to Wolf. And Wolf is voted out.
Yeah,
Monica and Makima survive again.
these two.
Okay. Monica, Mr. Mosby, Nathan, and Sugar voted Wolf. Ellie, Makima, and Wolf voted Monica. And Raven and Josh voted. That sounded almost like Drake and Josh for a second.
Draven and Josh, new
Yeah.
spinoff because Drake can't make the new ones anymore. So he's like, all right, Draven and Josh,
Yeah.
instead of a instead of like a cool ladies man rocker, we got a misogynistic barbarian that likes to throw axes.
Yeah, with the biggest ego ever.
Yes.
Okay. Well, final eight now. Go to reward challenge. Mr. Mosby wins rewards and shares it with Sugar, Ellie, Makima, and Nathan. And this is the loved ones.
Nice.
Nice. Who's Nathan's loved one?
That one intern that keeps popping.
100%. Yes, that is the guy.
Oh no, it's the escort. He didn't have a loved one, so he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is my girlfriend. We started to date after the show." Then we see off camera is like, "Thank you, I didn't have a loved one." Oh, no
Yeah.
sweat.
Yeah, he pays her $500 just right there. Okay, thank you. Now enjoy your vacation here in Fiji. And Nathan wins immunity, and Makima wins immunity.
Good on him.
Mr. Mosby and Nathan have a major fight. Well, Mr. Mosby, I think your time has come, unless now they can do an easy vote of Monica.
I don't know. I feel like Mr. Mosby's plot armor isn't quite done yet.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think because the thing is with the Makima Monica war, is votes have been split between them. Those votes are not going to be split now between those two opposing forces. So now
Yeah.
you can honestly just kind of put a bunch of votes on Monica. Okay. Draven uses his hidden immunity idol.
Oh my god. Does he know that it's gonna tie again?
First vote goes to Monica. Second vote goes to Ellie. Third vote goes to Monica. Fourth vote goes to Monica. Fifth vote goes to Ellie. Sixth vote goes to Monica. And Monica is voted out. So Draven did not need to use his idol there. Um,
Oh
and
no.
Nathan was on the house though. Monica and Nathan. Oh,
Man, I'm still happy that he's still here. We have one more episode before the finale.
yeah. Okay. Let's see
Sugar
who
still
will.
has that.
I know, yeah, she's holding on. If she gets the final five, she will have so much power with it.
Broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
Like it's a weird advantage because they give it to you early on. Um, and it's pretty much not very powerful at all until like final five or six. Like you
Yeah.
could use it effectively, but it's such a niche like advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mosby wins reward and shares the reward with Sugar and Ellie. They win a trip to the temples of Siem Reap, complete with the blessings from the monks, a cultural performance, and a meal.
Nice.
That's nice. Let's see.
Sounds like Vegas.
Yeah. Let's see who wins immunity here.
Is it Mosby?
Nathan Fielder.
Nathan.
Good on him.
Guaranteeing his spot in the finale.
Exactly. Okay. Draven and Mr. Mosby bond strongly.
So these two are the like polar opposite of each other.
Yeah. Ellie and Josh find something in common. Draven and Makima bond strongly. As Sugar leaves this alliance, and a new alliance forms between Draven, Sugar, and Makima.
Is she turning on Ellie and Josh?
It looks like, yeah, I could see that being the thing. Makima is probably holding a bit of a grudge against Ellie because I think Ellie is was kind of the one to sow a lot of the seeds to kind of make Makima not have the power anymore. So
Yeah.
I could see a potential turn on Ellie.
It does look very, very likely.
Mhm. First vote goes to Ellie. Second vote goes to Makima. Third vote goes to Josh. Fourth vote goes to Josh. Fifth vote goes to Makima. Sixth vote goes to Makima. and Makima
Oh,
just
dang.
been voted out.
What happened?
Oh, right before the finale. uh, let's see. So Draven, Ellie, Josh, and Nathan voted Makima. Mr. Mosby and Sugar voted Josh. And Makima voted Ellie, so she was trying to make the turn against Ellie. But it seemed like, this Draven and Sugar thing didn't really matter. Draven was lying to Makima. Still voted Makima. Sugar wanted Josh out more, and Makima just couldn't get the plan together.
And get yeah, they were like, nope, you're too powerful for this finale. We just gotta
Yeah.
get rid of you now.
Uh,
All right, so here we are, the finale. Out of 32 contestants, technically speaking, we have our final six. They survived the court of public opinion, which is terrifying.
mhm.
Uh, they survived 14 other contestants through tribe swap, through tribal councils, all of that stuff. And here is our final six. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, right now, I think Mr. Mosby, Ellie, and Nathan are the ones who I'm looking at most for. I think Draven's had a few good moves, but I just don't see him as winning. I could see him maybe getting to the end, getting a couple votes, but I don't think he beats Ellie, Mr. Mosby, or Nathan. So he would have to get to the end with Sugar and Josh, I think.
Yeah, I agree there. I mean, I wouldn't count Sugar out too much in that scenario if
Mhm.
Draven is there because she has proven a pretty decent social game. Um, Josh, he's just kind of there. I'm glad he made it farther, but he's just kind of there.
Yeah, he's along for the ride.
Yeah, but
Uh,
yeah, you pretty much summed it up.
yeah,
Same
yeah. Who
same
do
as
you
I
think
would.
if we get an Ellie, Mr. Mosby, Nathan final three? Who wins that? I'm actually leaning toward Ellie because I think the Ellie Makima Monica rivalry, like that whole feud, was pretty much so far been the season for a lot of it,
Yeah,
and she's the one to come out on top. I think it's very possible for her to kind of sit at the end and be like, "Well, I was the one to win this war that took up most of the season."
true. I'd say I think yeah, it's just in that order. I think Ellie has a pretty decent shot. I think Mr. Mosby also him getting to fights with every other woman out there
Yeah,
also is going to go against him a little bit.
yeah. I think
But
he's gonna get
he
roasted at
also has played a
finals.
pretty strong game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he
And
gets
Nathan
roasted at
Fielder
finals.
may be he may be like the underdog that might win it all in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty accurate. So let's see here. Mr. Mosby finds the Orcan tribe hidden immunity idol.
All right. She
Okay.
still has that steal a vote, and now it's I
Yeah,
don't know if it is it capped at 5 or is
it's
it
five,
like
so she can use it next vote if she doesn't use it now.
man,
And Mr. Mosby wins immunity.
guaranteed final four
Yep. Good on him. Good on him. Mr. Mosby finds the second Orcan tribe hidden immunity.
and guest
What?
and guest.
They're just starting this finale as look at Mr. Mosby do everything.
Mm-hmm. He gets a +1 to the finale to final four.
Jeez. Okay. Ellie and Nathan have a small fight. Okay. Well, it makes me say either Ellie or Nathan is going home here.
I could see it. I agree.
I'm going to still say Nathan. I think Ellie has a little better connections with who's left.
I agree. I think if they're smart, they might want to take out Ellie now, though, while she's vulnerable.
Yeah. Okay. No one stands. First vote goes to Nathan. Second vote goes to Nathan. Third vote goes to Sugar. Fourth vote goes to Nathan. And Nathan is voted out. Right. The first person voted out in the finale.
It was good to. I'm glad he made it this far, but
Yeah, it, it
alas.
was it was a good run, but yeah, not good enough. Okay, final five now. Okay, let's see. Immunity.
Be insane if he
Mr.
won, and that
Mosby wins immunity.
so he can bring two friends to the final four.
Yeah, and this doesn't have fire making because it's 31, so he can pretty much get to a point where as long as what the other person that makes it there doesn't win immunity, he can like try to create a scenario where he's like guaranteed to be saved.
Yeah.
And remember, Sugar has the vote steal power.
Do you even need it at that point?
Yeah,
Because she's good with Mosby.
yeah. Okay, Draven and Elwie bond slightly. Elwie and Sugar bond strongly. Okay.
All right. So Mr. Mosby has been giving a lot of love to both Sugar and Ellie,
Mhm.
and I can imagine him giving both his idols away to them. And that's either Draven. I'd say out of the two, I think Draven is a bit more of a threat than Josh at the end. Not by much, but still a threat nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree. If they are looking to have a final three of Ellie, Sugar, and Mr. Mosby, yeah, you'd rather take out Draven. Because I don't think he's won any immunities, but he is someone who I could see win a final four and kind of screw over one of those other three.
Yeah.
Okay. Sugar uses the vote steal power on Josh. Josh can no longer vote, and Sugar will vote one extra time. And Mr. Mosby uses the idol on Sugar and on Ellie.
Yeah. It could be Josh actually, now that
Yeah.
he can't vote.
First vote goes to Sugar, does not count. Second vote goes to Sugar, does not count. Third vote goes to Josh, and Josh is voted out.
Man.
So Mr. Mosby and the two Sugar votes were on to Josh. And Draven and Ellie voted Sugar. So Ellie was willing to take out Sugar. She was like, "That's Mr. Mosby's alliance. I'd rather get rid of Sugar."
Hmm.
Yeah, I think uh, interestingly, yeah, it was actually kind of a decent play from Sugar using it here because now her move was almost more important than the Mr. Mosby idol plays because she was the one to really guarantee it. It was like everyone used their thing to like have 100% guaranteed Josh goes home, no matter what's happening. Josh is going home here.
Yeah.
Okay, final four. Let's see who wins final immunity. And Sugar wins immunity.
All right. It's
Like
either Ellie
unpresented.
or Mosby that goes down here,
Yeah,
and no events.
no events. We're just gonna find out. Is it going to be a straight even get rid of Draven, have those be the final three, or are they going to turn on Ellie or Mr. Mosby?
I feel both Ellie and Mosby have been playing too hard.
Mm,
That they both assess the threat. So I think it can actually go to fire
uh-huh. That'd
between
be
the
nice.
two.
That'd be nice. First vote goes to Draven. Second vote goes to Mr. Mosby. Third vote goes to Mr. Mosby. Porfa goes to Draven. We are tied between Draven and Mr. Mosby.
I'm nervous because one is in the olden times and therefore can make fire much easier. I mean, I believe actually Mr. Mosby did do like Cub Scouts or something or whatever the fictional thing is because
Yeah,
copyright. But
yeah. In League of Legends, there is a summoner spell that you can equip at the beginning of the game called Ignite, which is a fire which burns.
Mr. Mosby might get screwed over here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we got to revote. So first here, first vote goes to Draven and Mr. Mosby. Okay. Yeah, we are right back here.
Come on, Mr. Mosby, you got this.
And the winner of Fire is Mr. Mosby and Draven. The tribe has spoken.
Okay. So he has the best resume going into this now.
Mhm.
He's been a challenge beast, he's been a social beast.
Well,
I
I
think
would
he
say he's a social beast. He's a social beast with certain people, and there's definitely some of the younger females who are probably maybe a little not happy with him.
that's fair. But I would say over besides that, I
Mhm.
feel like he still has a lot to go for him.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Interesting. I think this is a good final three overall
yeah,
because I think Ellie also, as I had already said, really won the war that took
yeah,
over most of the merge. And then I think Sugar actually had a bit of a good like surge near the end, the last couple of tribal councils. So I
I
could
agree.
see maybe a vote or two going her way.
I think Ellie has definitely played the cleanest strategic game,
Yeah.
but I feel like Mr. Mosby might have been the more flashy one,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
it can be definitely hindered by his, social
Yeah.
game with some of the people.
Yeah, I could see this being that Russell Hans scenario of he played such a big flashy game, kind of was really leading a lot of votes. But because of just how he treated some people, it just kind of rubbed the entire jury the wrong way.
We'll see. It is time to vote.
Yes. Okay. First vote goes to Sugar. Second vote goes to Mr. Mosby. Third vote goes to Ellie. Fourth vote goes to Mr. Mosby. Fifth vote goes to Ellie. Sixth vote goes to Sugar. Seventh vote goes to Ellie. Eighth vote goes to Sugar. Ninth vote goes to Ellie. 10th vote and winner 5-3-2 for Ellie.
Good honor. She did play a really great game.
Yeah, she did. Um, so let's see. So Connor, Draven, Josh, Monica, and Wolf voted Ellie. Angelina, Nathan, and Padma voted Sugar, and Laurel and Makima voted Mr. Mosby. Interesting, Laurel voted Mr. Mosby because he idled her out at the merge after having a fight with her.
I mean, maybe it was a thing of like game recognizes game, but at the same time, like I don't know, maybe maybe Laurel was like, maybe I was wrong,
uh,
or okay, maybe it was a misunderstanding and it was an apology vote.
yeah. Kane wins the favorite award. What?
I'll take it.
Ryan, I have to ask. Were you the one fan to vote?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. Okay, well, congratulations, Ellie. Didn't do great on your season, but you are now a Brantsteele winner.
Hmm. Yeah, this was a fun one. Man, Mr. Mosby definitely redeemed himself in a lot of regards. I would say that, Sugar, she's definitely in series 4 has really shown that she is out to play. Makima, still very respectable spot, number 7. Nathan, respectable spot. Um, yeah. Um, we had a lot of upsets in this one. The total drama purge, and then
And then Jasmine.
poor Jasmine, the 44 purge, losing Doug the Pug, and a lot of rocks this season.
Yeah, we got 3 rock draws. And then they couldn't figure out who to vote for at Final Four and had to do fire raking. So
Yep.
yeah, a lot of idle plays. There's definitely some good idle plays happening. Some right here, some right there. Um, yeah, yeah, fun one. Let's look at the statistics here. So challenge wins Mr. Mosby with 9 challenge wins.
Oh yeah.
The immunity is 6 reward. And then everyone else is kind of a little more campered. Look at this. Is this a record?
It might be at the very least because
It's
I
a
know
it's a top one.
Australian Survivor. We got some that racked up a lot.
Yeah.
I think non-Australian Survivor that could possibly be the most.
Yeah. Of a 20-person cast, I think this is definitely the most. With 33, like yeah, I mean, I think I know we've had a 30, maybe a 32. I don't know if we've gotten anything higher than a 32, at least that I can remember.
We got to check the Australians one because I know
Yeah.
Kenny and Kim Spradlin Wolf were up there.
Yeah.
And I know those were late 20s, but I'm pretty sure in Australian Survivor, just due to the nature of it, could be higher than that. But we're gonna have to check.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Tyler won 0 votes because he gets rocked out early on. But yeah, Mr. Mosby with those 3 idols. Turns out, yeah, this jury did not care about finding idols.
Or just challenge wins.
Yeah, yeah, they,
Josh Nichols, the guy we said was like, he's just there,
yeah,
was just being a sleeper threat.
yeah,
Sugar was also definitely behind the scenes. She was always kind of like where the action was, but like close to the big faces, the like social shields.
yeah,
And then of course Makima is up there.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, there we have it. Last Chance 4 is in the books. It's always fun to do these Last Chance ones because it always feels like everyone's out there to play as hard as they can. Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it here. Yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next week for All Stars 16, the end of Series 4.
It's gonna be a good one. We got a stacked well, we don't know the cast yet, but we have a stacked roster for the cast.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next one.
All right, peace.